It was early in my freshman year when I was still only 13 years old. A group of my friends and I were playing a game of basketball against some older kids when a foul broke out in the technical area, which almost started a fist fight. Looking back on it now, I was completely helpless in that moment. I knew that if any of those bigger kids came forth at me, then I would have to cover myself up or run to get out of the situation. But luckily that day, the school officials came fast enough to stop it before anybody got hurt, which made me and my friends dodge a big bullet. But more than anything else, this was an eye-opening experience for me. Thinking about it, I never wanted to be in that helpless position ever again. If myself or any of my loved ones was in a position of harm, I wanted to stop it before anything else happened. That day exactly was the day I decided to start learning the basics of mixed martial arts. I'm here to inform you all about the relevance of mixed martial arts and the great hidden qualities that it possesses, which include the amazing cardiovascular exercise that it is, the great self-defense mechanism that it can become, and the amazing $2 billion company that it is today. Mixed martial arts is an amazing cardiovascular exercise. Even though most people don't want to believe it, MMA could be an incredible exercise that could help an individual reach their flexibility, conditioning, weight, stamina, posture, and mental health goals. According to ex-Bellator and Everyday Health rider Diana Rodriguez, not only can mixed martial arts help you reach your self-defense goals, but it can help you reach your fitness goals as well. Since I was coming up playing soccer as a young kid to playing at the collegiate level and also recently, I've learned that mixed martial arts is just as good as a workout as any other sport. In fact, it could test you mentally and physically just like any other sport. Moving on, I would like to explain the relevance and inform everybody about how great of a self-defense mechanism martial arts can be. Even though not everyone admits it, self-defense is something that could be useful in anybody's lifetime, as you don't know whatever could happen every time you step out on the streets. According to Healthline writer Nicole Davis, Muay Thai and Krav Maga are great martial arts line, that can be learned simply and that are very important to know if you want to learn about the details of self-defense. When I was 15 years old, my older sister and her friends used to be in the backyard practicing martial arts, and I used to wonder why. But thinking back on it, I know that some people like to be secure and want to be in a safe position because you never know what could happen every day on the streets as they roam. Lastly, coming to my last point, I would like to inform y'all about how great of a business idea and how enormous the company UFC has become in recent years. About 2 decades ago, the UFC was almost bankrupt. Now, it exceeds the boxing in pay-per-view numbers and is home to some of the biggest stars in the world like Conor McGregor. According to Forbes writer Bernie Mazik, the UFC has recently surpassed the NFL in Instagram followers as well as worldwide buys. This is because the UFC is huge on a global scale compared to the NFL that is only big in America compared to other countries. One of my good friends, Chase Aldate, who used to be a wrestler at Gilroy High School, has recently transitioned to mixed martial arts and the UFC. He's able to feed his family and pay his bills just by doing the things he loves in the UFC. This shows how big of a company it has become in recent years, as it can take care of pro athletes just like any other sports like basketball and football. Today I informed you all about the great benefits and the hidden qualities of mixed martial arts. I encourage you all today to find a sport that you enjoy. Find something that brings to the table the things that mixed martial arts brings, which includes the great aerobic and cardiovascular exercise, as well as something that can teach you a skill that you can take with you on the daily. Even though not everyone might want to try MMA, it has taught me some great things in my lifetime, and I have made great relationships through it. And I hope that one day you can find a sport or physical activity that can help you bring those positives to your life as well. Thank you.